Hello children, let's start with practice set 5.5. Question 1. In the adjoining figure, points x, y, z are the midpoints of triangle ABC respectively. Find the lengths of AB, BC and AC. AB equals to 5 cm, AC equals to 9 cm and BC equals to 11 cm. Find the lengths of XY, YZ and XZ. Solution. As you see a triangle ABC, X, Y, Z are the midpoints of AB, BC and AC respectively. In triangle ABC, X and Y are the midpoints of side AB and BC. Therefore, they are parallel to AC and half of AC. XY is parallel to AC and it is half of AC. But AC is given as 9, therefore XY equals to 4.5. AB equals to 5 given. Y and Z are the midpoints of sides BC and AC respectively. Therefore, YZ is half of AB by midpoint theorem and AB is 5, therefore YZ will be of 2.5 centimeter. BC equals to 11 centimeter. X and Z are the midpoints of sides AB and AC. Therefore, XZ equals to half of BC by midpoint theorem and BC is 11. Therefore, XZ equals to half of 11 equals to 5.5 centimeter. Like this, we can find out Y equals to 4.5 centimeter, YZ equals to 2.5 centimeter, and XZ equals to 5.5 centimeter. Next question. In the adjoining figure, quadrilateral PQRS and quadrilateral MNRL are rectangles. If point M is the midpoint of PR, then prove that SL equals to LR and Ln equals to half of SQ. Please see here given quadrilateral PQRS and MNRL are rectangles. M is the midpoint of side PR. To prove that SL equals to LR and Ln, here segment is not shown, Ln is half of SQ. So here you see S2 rectangles are there. Therefore, angle S and angle L are also of 90 degree because rectangles, each angle is of 90 degrees. So, S is of 90 degree, angle L is also of 90 degree, angles of rectangle. S and L form a pair of corresponding angles on SP and LM when SR is the transversal. Therefore, ML is parallel to PS. Here it must be segment. ML is parallel to PS, corresponding angle test. Now in triangle PRS, M is the midpoint given. Segment ML is parallel to PS. ML is parallel to PS. Given, therefore, point L is the midpoint of SR, converse of midpoint theorem. So, SL equals to LR. First point is solved. Similarly, for triangle PRQ, we can prove that. Similarly, for triangle PQR, M is the midpoint. We can prove that N is also the midpoint. Very clear? After that, down we will see, draw the segment here in the figure Ln and SQ. So, L is the midpoint proved above, N is the midpoint proved. Therefore, these two are the midpoints. So, by midpoint theorem, we say that ln is half of SQ and it is parallel. We'll come across. N is also the midpoint we have proved above. Now, in triangle RSQ, L and N are the midpoints of segment SR and QR respectively from above, second and third. Therefore, by midpoint theorem, Ln equals to half of SQ. Very easy. Next, question 3. In the adjoining figure, triangle ABC is an equilateral triangle. Points F, D and E are the midpoints of AB, BC and AC respectively. Show that triangle FED is an equilateral triangle. We have to prove that this is an equilateral triangle. Now here you see given triangle ABC is an equilateral triangle. FDE are the midpoints of the respective sides. To prove that triangle FED is an equilateral triangle. Solution. Proof. Triangle ABC is an equilateral triangle given. So all sides are equal. AB equals to BC equals to AC. Points F, D and E are the midpoints of AB and BC respectively. Here you see they are the midpoints. Therefore, FD equals to half of AC by midpoint theorem. And points D and E are the midpoints given of BC and AC. Therefore, DE is half of AB. DE is half of AB. Points F and E are the midpoints of AB and AC. Therefore, FE is parallel to BC as well as FE is half of BC. So, FD is half of AC, DE is half of AB and FE is half of BC. Equalizing all the three terms here, FD equals to DE equals to FE. Therefore, triangle FED is an equilateral triangle. Next, question 4. In the adjoining figure, segment PD is the median. Median means D is the midpoint here of triangle PQR. Point T is the midpoint of segment PD. T is the midpoint of segment PD given. Produce QT intersects PR at M. Show that PM is to PR equals to 1 by 3. This is 1 unit and this complete is 3 unit. Draw, hint is already given here. Draw DN parallel to QM. DN parallel to QN. Solution. Given PD is the median of triangle PQR. T is the midpoint given of the segment PD. To prove that PM is to PR equals to 1 is to 3. Construction, draw DN parallel to QM such that P dash, M dash N and M dash N dash R. Proof. In triangle PDN, in triangle PDN, point T is the midpoint given. TM is parallel to DN given. Therefore, M is the midpoint of segment PN. By construction and T is the midpoint. Therefore, PM equals to segment PM equals to MN, converse of midpoint theorem. In triangle, this QRM, again the diagram is drawn for your reference. In triangle QRM, D is the midpoint given. Why? Because D is the median. and segment DN is parallel to QM by construction. Therefore, N is the midpoint of segment MR, converse of midpoint theorem. Therefore, Rn equals to Mn. Above what we have seen, Pm equals to Mn. Here Rn equals to Mn. Therefore, from these two equations, we say Pm equals to Mn equals to Rn. But Pr equals to Pm plus Mn plus Rn. So let all the terms equals to Pm, all the three segments. Pm equals to Mn equals to Rn. So all these three segments are equal. So let these two segments also equals to Pm. All segments equals to Pm here from 3. Therefore, Pr equals to 3 times Pm. Cross multiply here, Pm upon Pr equals to 1 upon 3. Here we complete this exercise. In the next video, we will see the problem set 5. Till then, goodbye. Take care of yourself. Thank you.